There seems to be a virus among our media, particularly even in conservative media lately, to even question the validity of the election. I'm noticing it on talk radio, and it's almost as if they will not even bring it up, and they deflect it when anyone calls in, and I'm assuming we know what happens, right? And I'm just wondering, is it a matter of maybe buying time till we have some more secure platforms to be more honest? I mean, is this perhaps what's going on? Or are we relegated to just this very limited narrative for fear of being canceled?
It's a good question, and I think we should all be cognizant of not being bullied out of using our common sense, making our own solutions, seeking out answers and various sides to stories, and saying what we think. You know, my own view is only that which is illegal should be censored, and the rest is fair game. It's up to us to figure out what we want to believe. And by the way, if we want to believe something that's false, we have a right to do that in this country. You know, it's not up to somebody else to say, well, you shouldn't be thinking such things or talking about such things. But being an optimist, and I've talked to some people who are looking for solutions, I think there will be something that fleshes out in the next 4 years because, as I like to say, the truth finds a way to be told. And over history and over time, when people have been suppressed and their views have been suppressed, they've always found a way, at least in this country, to express how they feel. And there are people working on the challenges from 3 standpoints. There are investors who do want to invest in fair reporting and open information. So the money is there, they just don't know where to put it. But number 2, there are people that are trying to accomplish the question or the task of how do you not get deplatformed? And they're trying to invent ways outside big tech, you know, sort of like we're addicts. We got hooked on big tech when they weren't trying to do this censorship. We thought it was wonderful. And now we all communicate that way, and they've sort of done this bait and switch. Now they can control us because we're all relying on them, and they're changing the rules. Well, there are ways involving, far beyond my understanding, but involving things like blockchain technology. There are ways to design platforms that can't be so controlled by what we consider big tech media. There are people working on that problem too. And then there are news people like me who want to report in an open way, showing different viewpoints and different scientific studies and different opinions. So those 3 things I think will come together somehow in the next 4 years or so, and there'll be new emerging technologies and solutions. But I would say in the meantime, we have to work really hard not to be bullied out of being Americans and being heard whatever we think and whatever we feel, particularly when you talk about the election, to criminalize feelings and thoughts about something as important as the election, even when you're using common sense and calling into question some things that happen, and then to be treated like or told that you're practically a criminal for thinking that or for expressing that, this is a very dangerous thing, and I hope we don't allow it.